Hello everybody, greetings from Turkey. Probability is the measure of the likelihood that an event will occur. Probability is quantified as a number between 0 and 1. 0 indicates impossibility and 1 indicates certainty. The higher the probability of an event, the more likely it is that the event will occur. A simple example is the tossing of a fair coin. Since the coin is fair, the two outcomes, heads and tails, are both equally probable. The probability of heads equals the probability of tails. And since no other outcomes are possible, the probability of either heads or tail is 1/2. Probability and odds. The probability of something occurring is not the same as the odds of an event occurring. Look at the two formulas below. Probability, success. We divide number of ways to get success to total number of possible outcomes. Odds, success. We divide number of ways to get success to number of ways not to get success. What do you see as the difference between the two formulas? Let's look at an example. Basic probability example. If you draw a card from a standard deck of cards, what is the probability of drawing a face card? There are 4 suits with 3 face cards each. This makes a total of 3 multiplied by 4 equals 12 face cards out of 52 cards. 12 52nds equals 3/13 equals 23.1%. A simple example is the tossing of a fair coin. Since the coin is fair, the two outcomes, heads and tails, are both equally probable. The probability of heads equals the probability of tails. And since no other outcomes are possible, the probability of either heads or tails is 1/2. Example 2. A ball contains 3 MMS, 1 red, 1 blue and 1 green. A child selects 2 MMS at random. What is the probability that at least one is red? Let's review. There are 6 probabilities when we randomly select 2 MMS out of 3. The total of reds will give us the probability of selecting red MMS.
It's time to learn triangles.
In this geometry lesson, we will learn about triangles. Triangles always have 3 sides and 3 angles. That's the word triangle means. Tri means 3 and angles mean angles. Definition of triangle. A triangle is a polygon with 3 edges and 3 sides. It is one of the basic shapes in geometry. A triangle with sides A, B and C is donated. If all 3 sides of a triangle are exactly the same length, then we call it equilateral triangle. It's kind of a long word, but it is easy to remember. It sounds like equal. This triangle is called isosceles triangle. It has 2 equal sides and 2 equal angles. That's a long word too, but if you practice it 20 times as fast as you can, you will see it is not that much difficult. Let's try.
Isosceles, 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 isosceles.
This time all the sides are different. This is called scalene triangle. What will happen if we use the third line in each of these angles to form closed shapes?
Aha! Triangle!
Can you guess what these 3 different kinds of triangles are called? The one made from acute angle is called acute triangle. The one made from right angle is called right triangle. And the one made from obtuse angle is called obtuse triangle. But notice, that's for each of triangles. The new angles that were formed when we closed the shapes are all in acute angles. So, triangles always have at least two acute angles, and the other angle determines what type it is. The sum of the interior angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. Example 1. Find angle X. Solution. Sum of interior opposite angles equals exterior angle, or 50 degrees plus x equals 110 degrees, or x equals 60 degrees. Basic probability of
Bunu sonuna atalım.
Ya Rabbi. Basic probability of
But now we are preparing presentation for the Lithuania with our English teacher, Sedat teacher, our IT teacher, Turgay teacher, our students, Burak and Gökdeniz.
We are trying our best.
See you.
Wait and see our presentation. See you.
See you.